Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
Pair of panties. Oh, that sounds so good. Jeff, look at this thing.
Listen up. The ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Wow. Super duper.
That's nice.
How?
Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the third day of freaking June. Holy moly. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, man.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing the intro of the show. Do you want to say anything to the listeners?
Go Vikes.
Hey, that was Larry Brown, former coach of the New England Pistons. It's the Patrick Morning Show on the third day of June, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Can you believe it? It's Monday. It's stormy out there, at least in the Twin Cities. Loving that. Going to be a hot day today. Hot. Zach may be here. I don't know. Ben might be here. I don't know. Who else? Muss might be here. I don't know. You should see Muss jumping around on stage on Saturday night. It's super fun. More on that later. Here we go. Let's get this thing started. Here's Pete Holmes with some comedy on a Monday morning. Come on in, everybody. I'm glad you're here.
I think it's weird, the things that'll put you in a really good mood, because I flew here and I went through airport security, and I don't know about you guys. I actually know so little about you guys. But when I travel, I love wearing a T-shirt that I don't care about because I get sweaty. I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but when I fly, I get sweaty. It's humiliating. I get off the plane, people are like, "You've been jogging?" Pit stains are like, "No, I've been sitting still in the sky." Got any water? So I always wear a shirt I don't care about. Now, I've been given the shirt twice. It's a shirt that says Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham. You're right to laugh at that. Twice as a gift from two different parties. So I wear it sometimes when I fly, and I'm wearing this shirt, going through airport security. I forgot that I was wearing the shirt. I go through the machine. All I hear from the side, this is what put me in a good mood for like 2 days. I hear this woman in the TSA go, "What you know about green eggs and ham?" I forgot I was wearing the shirt. I was like, what? Is this a terrorist question? Are those code names? Are you hitting on me? What does this mean? What you know about green eggs and ham? Which is weird because she was Korean.
How?
Line is waiting. Fate is on
Jeff,
your
look at this
side.
thing.
You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
I love it.
For the warrior.
I love it.
Never giving up the lead. To take it to the top. There's only one winner. You're never gonna stop. There's only one.
All right, welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. It's Monday, June 3rd of 2024. Sauce and I were just talking about this before the show, and it looks like this is the case. When you were posting pictures of fireworks in Disneyland on a Sunday night, probably not a great chance you're going to be here on Monday morning. I thought Zacho was supposed to be here, but watching the fireworks last night at Disney, which means he's not back yet.
Well, of course, he needs a vacation.
Now, this one has to count as a vacation day, right?
I don't know.
My guess is
he's got an endless supply, but he makes no money, so who cares?
My guess is Chad's charging him for this one.
Well, they might as well charge him to work here at this point.
Yeah, this one's-
I don't know what's going on with this damn place.
This one's got to be vacation.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world. I just read and listened to a story that doesn't seem real. I feel like I need to smack my ass and wake myself up right now.
Oh, Zach says Access One, so he's
Oh my God.
connected from somewhere.
Oh, sweet
Is he
Jesus.
in
Are you
California?
kidding me?
He's in
Hold on.
California. Let's go.
What is anybody in charge?
Well, no, not here.
No, I mean of this show.
No.
Hello, Zach. Are you there?
Yeah, Daddy.
Access one. Access one. Access one. Access one. Access
Yeah,
one.
Daddy.
Access one. Access one. Access one. Zach,
Yeah, Daddy.
does this not say Access one right
That's
there?
not a bad Zach impression.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got him potted up, but who cares?
Yeah, Daddy.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
Well, he must have. Oh, there we go. Hi,
There
Zach.
we go.
Hi, Zach.
Literally just hit mute and unmute. That worked for some reason. But yeah. Hi. Good morning.
Hi, are you still in Los Angeles, California?
Of course
Yeah, like I.
We don't
This
listen.
is like when.
You know we don't listen.
Yeah, no, you don't. This is like when Parrish is out and gets like texts and calls because he's like, oh, I told you guys, weeks ago. But yeah, I know it's I'm here through tomorrow. So
through tomorrow.
Through tomorrow. So you won't be back till Wednesday?
Correct.
Oh, great.
How's Disney?
I hung up on him.
Oh. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah, he can come back when he's back. I don't know. Can you guys hear him okay? Does that not sound weird in your ears?
Like weird things were going on.
That's what I'm saying. Can you guys not hear that?
I don't know. It sounded all right.
Did it sound all right to you?
Yeah. I didn't have like robot voice.
Crack, crack, crack. You guys not hear crackety crack?
Hello?
I'm not here. I'm not. Yeah, it's fine on my end.
Maybe it's just his voice. I don't know. Crackety crack?
I don't think there's any crack here.
Well,
there might be.
No, you just look outside your hotel room door.
Yeah, you go a couple of blocks down from Disneyland in Anaheim. It gets pretty dicey pretty quickly.
Listen, I mean, stay by the new Ram Stadium. I mean, Jesus.
Well,
I think Mickey and Pluto might even have some.
Yeah.
I was walking down the yesterday afternoon, just walking down the sidewalk, and I just heard a loud scream at me, and it was, somebody who's, unhoused or whatever the proper term is, and
unhoused.
Homelessness is not
person experiencing homelessness. I think is the proper term out here, but yeah, he just yelled at me, and he just said, "Oh!"
Did he say, "When are you going back to work?"
Yeah. Did he go, "Hadouken"?
And he was asking. He's like, "You got some cash or whatever?" And I didn't. I was so scared I didn't even respond because again, it was the loudest shout out ever, and I was the only one there, and I felt afraid. I don't know. I'm not a good salesman, but I don't think fear is a good way of convincing people to give you money, but
might work around here.
Yeah, no, I would have given the man some cash.
How is he
That's a regular occurrence outside my apartment.
How is he ever supposed to stop experiencing the idea of being unhomed if you won't give him some money so he can buy a house?
Unhomed?
Excuse me, unhomes. Can you?
Is homelessness
This is the worst detective in the world.
Is homelessness like offensive?
I don't know.
Unhomed?
I'm offended by people being unhomed.
Unhoused sounds worse.
Where's Carlin? Think if George
he's in the
Carlin.
ground
I mean, if
somewhere.
he were still with us, unhomed would get him going.
Yeah, it's a weird minefield. You got to walk around, but whatever. It's good. Everything's good.
Zacho, you ripped open a vein on Twitter saying basically that this trip was way lonelier than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah. There was time. I don't know. It's. I don't want to talk about the negative side.
Oh, geez. Okay.
But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's better now. Everything's great.
Well, Disney will do that to you.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy went to Disney like 4 straight days, and now he is unhoused because it's expensive. Disney's not cheap.
How?
Hi.
Yeah, I mean we got a pretty good deal, but it's of course the $5.
You know who I bet was real lonely was that guy who was unhoused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, he seemed to. He was talking to everybody and yelling at everybody apparently out there.
Inside the gates at Disney is the happiest place on earth.
Yes.
Outside the gates,
it's over.
It's interesting out here, isn't it?
It is. I told you, like one of the diciest targets I've ever been to is about 2 miles from Disney in California. It got dicey. It's a weird area.
Well, you just said, isn't the stadium around not such a nice area?
It's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
I like it. If you like camping, it's perfect because there's a lot of people living in tents.
Isn't Skid Row like 50 city blocks?
It depends on if they're on tour.
Brilliant.
I heard you did a pretty good Skid Row on Saturday night.
Yeah, it was fun.
My father was raving about it.
Yeah, yeah. Your dad and your brother came. It was very nice of them. They, I saw them backstage as I was getting my makeup on. It was awesome. It's fun. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
cool. Doesn't sound like he's underwater to you guys.
No.
Really? Man, I have weird ears. Or perfect ears.
Perfect ears.
Maybe I have the perfected ears. maybe.
You should see this guy Mickey's ears down here, man. They're massive.
Interesting.
Was he the one screaming at you for money?
Yeah. Was he
Has
looking?
Mickey been unharmed?
No, there was a guy with big ears in Vegas that was yelling at me, but
Oh, really? Did you grab those ears and shove them down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shove
You know what you got to do sometimes? You got to grab them by the ears.
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, know what he means.
Am I right? Am I right?
Know what he means? Know what
So,
he means?
what did you do in Vegas?
You grabbed my guy's ears.
nothing.
Nothing.
I wish I had like a funny, better story, but
Nothing.
it was 105 degrees out, so walking the strip was not great. I went to I did go to the Fontainebleau and checked that out for the first time, and it's a very nice place. Giant escalator and great
Only for
art
giants?
on display.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, good for
Eli Manning.
yeah. Well played.
Yeah, no, he was there. Tiger Woods was. I saw Tiger Woods.
Yeah, the Tiger Jam poker bit.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
so I saw him and
Where did you see him?
He was just at the Aria. So
Just walking through. Ninja
Fortnite streamer.
Oh.
I thought you turned into one of those homeless guys yelling for a second.
Oh no! So yeah, that was cool seeing Tiger Woods in flesh and blood.
If you saw a ninja, then he wasn't doing his job.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
good
very
point.
bad
You're
job.
not supposed to see a
That's
ninja.
a
If you
really
ever
good
see
point.
a ninja, it's supposed to be the last thing you ever see.
Yeah, good point.
Did you say you saw a ninja?
The ninja, the gamer.
I didn't know we had a president.
Oh.
Not anymore. I don't understand what's going on. Who's the ninja?
He's just famous Fortnite streamer. He plays video games. He's got like 1 billion
Huge deal.
subscribers.
Yeah.
All that.
Guy's
Yeah.
Richard and S.
I'm old. I don't know. I did not know the reference. I apologize. Did not know. Old ninja.
No. So you didn't gamble at all in Las Vegas, Nevada, not for a second.
No, not really.
How high
No.
did you get?
You and your ninja didn't throw some craps together?
Yeah, you weren't throwing stars?
You know what was cool is just driving into that town. And it really is just surrounded by nothing. It's this like oasis.
Man, this sounds like a delightful
cool.
trip.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
Driven into Las Vegas.
Thereby.
I
Yeah.
have. It's kind of just appears out of nowhere. It's like a mirage.
And then when you get past it, it's just nothing
And then
again.
it's real nothing until you get to Barstow, and then it's
Yes.
nothing again.
And then was it Perham or something like that?
That's like,
Or
isn't it the first city in California, Perham? Is that right?
yeah, I think it's on the Nevada side,
It's
but
on
yeah,
the-
it's
okay,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
on
yeah.
mile marker 1,
Yeah.
and I made the mistake of not fueling up before I got there. And
Feeling up.
Sounded like he said feeling up. Who did he not feel up?
fueling with the
Ninja.
gas.
Feel up.
Yeah, you're supposed to be feeling up ninjas.
You should always be feeling up somebody.
Feeling up yourself.
Yeah,
You always
But,
were down with the
gotta-
ninjas.
you got to touch the brown star of the ninja.
Yeah, man. Always do that.
Is that right?
Yeah, every once in a while if you're feeling frisky,
Whoa,
but
man.
$5.90 a gallon. that hurts. So
$5.90
if you
a
ever, yeah,
Wow.
the gas is out here is ridiculous, but careful with that. But yeah, no. Otherwise, and then also you have to like when you go into California when you drive in, you have to like stop. Like it's like they have like border patrol from Nevada to California was the weirdest thing, but they just wave you through, which I don't get. Like, what are you gonna get from that? But whatever. That was
don't worry.
interesting.
They were scanning you with some sort of a blue light.
Yeah.
Well,
They saw some terrible things on your face.
Yeah. And
I passed the
hands.
test, baby.
No, you didn't. They just didn't want to deal with you.
Yeah, they didn't want to touch you.
Let this one through. He's covered.
Yeah.
We don't want to touch that.
Yuck. So you have one more day in Disney and then you're flying back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We'll
You're
be
back on the show on Wednesday.
Show ends. I'm heading to do California Adventure, which is that Cars ride. Apparently, is cool. I don't know.
It is very cool. All right. Good luck to you. All right. Best of luck, Zacho. Can't believe he went to Vegas and basically didn't gamble.
Yeah. He probably got too high.
That'd be like when Rosie used to go to the VU and just get the hot dog and go.
Yeah. Or go to Hooters because it's a family restaurant.
Yeah, but you know, all that time Rosie spent with those hot dogs really paid off for his partner.
Oh.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Hey, 5:50 on a Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. Third day of June already. How about that? Time just flying by.
And did you say it was supposed to be crazy hot? Is that
It's
what
going
you
to be
said?
like in the 80s today. Yeah,
Oh, too hot, right,
And muggy?
Hogs?
yeah. I don't know about muggy, but
Way too hot.
Yeah, 82 and cloudy
too
for
hot,
most
right,
of the
Hogs?
day.
yeah,
Boy.
man, too hot. I'm ready for winter.
Yeah, Hogs and I needed about 35.
Yeah, I am cool with 55.
Yeah.
And, I loved sleeping last night, I tell you that. I think it's going to storm again later today, too.
Holy bleep, did the thunder wake me up last night at
Same.
2 o'clock. Just this epic
The Oklahoma
monster.
City Thunder?
Yes, just this rocking clap shook the whole house
Yeah, it
about
woke
2
me up.
a.m. and
I've
it
been
woke me
woken
up.
up by the clap as well.
Yeah.
Hard not to.
It just, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Talk about it, brother.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's still kind of raining out there, right?
It was,
Looks like it's still drizzling
Is
a
it?
little bit.
yeah, it was really loud.
Yeah, it was coming down on my way in.
Did you ride your bike in?
No, I rode the bus today.
Okay.
I have been riding my bike though,
I know.
but it was rainy, and my seat is weird. It's all like floppy right now, and it's like really uncomfortable. It like rides directly up the butte, so I got to figure something
How far
out.
away do you live? Downtown?
Yeah, I live by Loring Park.
How long does it take to bike?
It's like 25 minutes.
Are you sad the whole
20
time?
minutes.
Damn, I didn't know you were biking to work.
Yeah, I just started recently. I finally got my bike back, got my wheels back. You know what I'm saying? Feel like I got a car. Just get some old pegs on the back.
Solid
Pick up the
exercise,
ladies.
Max.
Yeah. Got to
right.
keep the summer vibe going. You know what I'm
About
saying?
time,
Sometimes
yeah.
I roll into the parking garage with no shirt on, just stand out there for a little bit, hoping somebody sees me. You know, like
Has that worked yet?
no,
Not yet?
The only person that saw me was Fletcher.
Oh, no.
I'll make a run at him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was ogling.
He is uniquely Twin Cities.
Yeah, this was what the hell's his name? The guy from City 97?
Paul Fletcher.
Show me some skin.
That was him?
Yeah, that's him. He's screaming.
Wait,
at
he does the big voice stuff for
No,
us?
no. This is just him when he gets horny.
Show me some skin.
Wow. I didn't know he talked like
He
that.
does only when he sees boobs.
How about them boobies?
Wow, he loves your boobs.
Yeah, I was like, wow, man. Like,
he loves them.
I didn't know I had any, but thanks.
Speaking of drives, because Zacho's driving across the country and
No, he's not.
seeing
He's
the
done.
country. Well, he's kind of done. On Friday, we did about an hour in Fargo about how Marnie and Chris did not see eye to eye
Yeah, nobody likes me.
on the drive
On the show.
up to Fargo,
no, you
North
don't.
Dakota.
Yes,
No,
I do.
nobody
So
likes
she opted to drive back with Sauce
Yeah.
instead. Sauce.
I can't blame her.
How did the 3.5 hour drive with Marnie go on the way back as opposed to maybe on the way up?
I think it went well.
Will she say the same tomorrow?
I think so. We made one stop for gas, and then I dropped her off at the park and ride, and we went on our way. And then as soon as she got out of the car, I farted so loud.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How much of your ride, your drive back, was affected negatively by your having to cater to Marnie, knowing that she was going to roundly criticize you if you were yourself?
Oh, I said this as we pulled off in St. Joe to go to the park and ride. That's the longest I haven't been on my phone in
Yeah,
probably
right,
my entire
right, yeah,
life.
So you went 2.5
'Cause I was-
hours without
because
looking at your
as
phone
Hawk
once.
said, I was gun shy.
Yeah, of course you had to be.
grab my
Yeah.
phone.
Right now.
Well,
I
yeah,
know.
she's going to berate
Right.
you.
Yeah, and I even texted my wife. I was like, "Hey, I'm going to be out of pocket for a little bit because, I didn't go anywhere near my
Yeah,
phone."
yeah, that's how I felt too. I was after she roundly criticized me. I had to,
Yeah.
and then I was doing the whole thing where I was leaving it on the phone holder and trying to use the the Google Maps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was gun shy because I didn't want to be criticized by mom in the back seat.
Yeah.
And then I realized I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, you can text and drive if you
I do
want.
what I want. I do
Yeah.
what I want.
Which, Sauce, that's kind of funny. That's actually what you had to basically tell your wife, right? Sorry, I
can't text
I
and
can't
drive.
text and drive
Yeah.
for the next 2.5
Right.
hours
Yep. Sorry,
until
babe.
I drop Marnie off. I will text you the entire drive home
Yeah.
after that.
Right.
The last 45, 60 minutes, it'll be nonstop
Oh,
text.
yeah.
But for the first 2.5 hours of this drive, I'm going to have to actually have both hands on the wheel. Now, what kind of jams did you play? Did you play Dave Matthews the whole way?
No, I just played Rolling Stones' greatest hits at a very low volume.
Did you
you hear from
converse? Did you converse?
Yeah, we had a lot of nice conversations.
Did you had some good conversations?
Yeah, very nice conversation.
Yeah. About?
She said very nice things about you two.
Doubt it.
The band?
Yeah, the band. No,
I wonder how many times
really
a week?
did.
How many times
She
a
really
week do you
did.
think we use that joke?
I bet twice a show.
Bono in the Edge.
I love
That's my
that
favorite
bit.
of all.
Yeah,
the
it's the best bit.
It's going to be on my Rolling Stone tombstone.
It's such a great bit. Yeah, it was fun. Marty does. I will say this:
Soaking wet.
Oh, Jesus,
wow,
Rosie.
Rosie.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that right?
Mike,
Take it down a notch.
Rosie.
Was she?
Dear God.
I guess she liked riding with you more than she liked riding with me.
Wow.
If the thing is soaking wet,
Yeah, what are you doing? What
Rosen.
is soaking wet? I don't
Rosen.
know. How
How far in are you?
Oh my
was that? What
God.
you said?
God.
Is that what was going on?
No.
Oh,
Whoa.
is this actual audio? What's going on? I'm not hitting buttons.
Either am I. That you guys.
shaming the cat.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you got to do that sometimes.
Rosie has shamed the cat.
Please continue.
I will continue. She's got a
Big old.
no. She's got a little bit of road rage in her. We stopped to get gas, and so do I, though. So I'm not one to complain. And we were taking a left to get back onto the highway. The second the light turned green, this old man laid on the horn behind us, and Marty got pretty pissed. So did I, though. Then I turned around and realized it was an old man, or I would have flipped him off.
How epic would it have been if she just goes, "Stop the car!"
Yeah, and got out,
you get
yeah.
out, and
Yeah.
she throws the door
Yeah.
open and just beats him to death with her fists.
Yeah, that would have been.
And then you're an accessory to murder
Yeah, I would've-
because you drive her away.
I would have driven away.
Ah, man. Well, I'm glad you made it back.
Yeah, man, that's
I can't wait to hear her side of the story.
Yeah, me too.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It fascinated the upper Midwest on Friday morning that the Wolves had been eliminated Thursday night, but all we could talk about was how Chris and her hated each other the entire drive up to Fargo.
Yeah, it was.
Unexpected, too. I assume you guys thought you were going to get along just fine.
I just thought, I thought there'd be some gratefulness. I don't know.
He was doing her a favor.
Somebody'd say, "Hey, thanks for the ride. Appreciate the fact that you drove. Thanks, appreciate it. I'd love to come to Hawkfest and support you. It was great. Yeah."
I think what we've learned between Sauce going to Milwaukee with you and Marty going to Fargo with you is you're a one-way ticket.
Yeah, that's what I am. I am. I think what it's called is used and abused. I believe is what it's called.
But
One-way ticket.
But
I never ripped him at all. I said it was a great ride. I had a great time.
Well, yeah, it was a free Uber to Milwaukee.
Yeah,
why
right.
would, why would
But
you complain?
No, but I didn't come on the air on Monday and be like, God, he texts and drives too much. Or,
Yeah.
man, he's on his phone a lot. I don't care if he's on his phone because I'm not a hypocrite.
Thank you.
Not with that.
Oh, not with that, sure.
Yeah, text
That's
and
true.
drive away.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds like fun.
Well, I'm glad you made it back safely.
It was great.
Yeah.
She's an American treasure. You knew she had a game Friday night. You knew she had to make it. Chris was not told about the family event Thursday night.
Yeah, I probably was. I just didn't care. Honestly, you know what you're gonna do, right? I
Well, he's driving, right?
Texting and driving.
Yeah. I wouldn't have gotten in the car with her and said, "Hey, listen, I need to be here by now. Go." You know what I mean? I'd have been like, "Hey, thanks for the ride. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'd love,
Now speed up.
appreciate the opportunities that you've given me in life, and I'd love to come to your event on Saturday. Thanks, that'd be great." But nobody shows up.
Yeah.
Nobody. Musk came. Musk was there.
And he's going to be here today or not? Yes.
Who knows? I think so. He
Yeah.
probably told me. I don't remember.
We think it's Lieber. We think it's Muss.
I think Lieber. In fact, I would 100% say I believe Lieber will be here.
Yeah.
Sure of that.
But like we already learned this morning, we already forgot, even though Zach told us that he was going to be gone today and tomorrow. We didn't know.
Yeah, that's probably right.
He probably told us
I
that
think
2
I was
weeks
just
ago,
told-
4 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago.
I was just told,
forgot.
and you probably already know this, Corey. I did not. That he goes to Vegas again on Wednesday night, so we'll get him for a day this week, I believe, because he gets to return to Vegas. I believe on Thursday. Leaves Wednesday night. Is that right?
I did not know that.
Lucky son
I did
of a
not know that
bitch.
either. I didn't. Yep, did not know that either. Yeah.
Man. All right.
So there you go. I mean, I think that's the.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. I have a story I was going to start the show with that I'll tell you guys in a little bit that I still find quite amazing.
Was it? Let me start over here. Was it the one that flustered you?
Yeah, I'm still flustered by it.
All right.
I'm still taken aback. I can't believe that this can happen, but it can happen. It's called a cryptic pregnancy, and I still can't believe it.
What?
Yeah. Cryptic pregnancy, not presidency. We've had those too.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show, including front page sports after this on the Fan.
The Power Hour starts at 8 a.m. and you can stream it live at KFAN.com/watch, powered by our friends at Quantum Fiber.
Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. It is 6:04, and I believe that means we need to get right straight to some sports.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Yeah, thanks to Holiday Station Stores. Gatorade, buy two, get one free. You can try the limited edition Lightning Blast flavor, available only at Holiday. Buy two Gatorade flavors, get one free. Gatorade Thirst Quencher, only at Holiday. Stopped at Holiday on the way back from Fargo, and they had one of those pretzels, and I had to tell myself, don't do it.
They're so good,
They're
though.
so good.
Yeah.
Ugh. Holiday.
The best.
The Stanley Cup final is set. The Oilers moving on. They beat the Stars 2-1, and they win that series 4-2, despite only shooting 10 shots on goal. That is the fewest by a team in a playoff win since 1990. I think the final shot total was 35-10 in favor of Dallas. But the Oilers get two first-period goals, one from McDavid and one from Hyman, his 14th of the playoffs.
Jeez.
How about this for a weird fact? You guys like some facts? You guys like stats?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
There are some statistics that I'd like to share with you now, and they are numbers.
So Edmonton takes on Florida in the finals, and the distance between Edmonton and Sunrise, Florida, 2,540 miles. That is the longest distance ever between finals opponents in NHL history.
Damn.
So the travel back and forth going to be epically long. Edmonton to Sunrise, Florida.
This is kind of like one of those finals that people probably predicted at the beginning of the year, right?
I know Florida was in the mix. I'm not sure what Edmonton was pre-season. Maybe. I mean, they have McDavid and Draisaitl, so maybe. Although, it got very dicey very quickly, if you remember, for the Edmonton Oilers. At one point, they were 5-12-1. Connor McDavid was hurt. So they were 5-12-1, but the rest of the way, 44-15-5 in the regular season. That was the best record the rest of the way. They led the league in goals and goal differential over that span. And the Oilers are just the third team to ever make the final after being 10-plus points out of a playoff spot. The last one to do that was the 18/19 Blues, and they won the Stanley Cup. The final starts on Saturday, Edmonton at Florida, 7 o'clock. Florida, slight favorite on DraftKings to win the series.
Go Florida.
So, it should be fun, man. I watched that game last night. It was actually a lot of fun.
It was good, at least the first period. The rest of it got
exactly.
boring if you're an Edmonton fan. So if you're tracking the Parish versus the Field bet, Sauce and I have done this, about 5 straight years?
Yeah, man.
We have a $500 bet every year. Sauce gets the 8 teams that Parish either was drafted by or played for. I get the rest of the league. For whatever reason, even though it's 8 to 20, how many is there now? 31 or 30? How many teams are there in the NHL?
No idea.
32? Who knows?
30?
I don't know. Either way, you have 8.
Yeah, man.
I have like 20 plus.
Yep.
I'm the favorite every year, but for whatever reason, it does kind of work out where it evens out when we get close. And you have one and I have one because he played for the Panthers, so you have Florida. He did not play for Edmonton, so I have Edmonton.
It's more like 7 because there's always one team that just has no shot, right? When you just know that they're like one of the bottom odds teams, but yeah, I
still
always
on an annual basis, you normally get 4 to 6 or 7 teams in.
Yeah.
And which means going into the postseason, I'm almost always the favorite. But you've won this multiple times, and now you're a slight favorite in the finals, Florida versus Edmonton. Edmonton trying to become the first Canadian team to win since 1993 when the Montreal Canadiens won.
Yeah, it's going to be great, but go Florida. I don't care about Canada.
No, go Edmonton.
No,
I mean, McDavid deserves this. Let's go.
No. Matthew Tkachuk deserves.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't even know if that's his name.
But this is his name.
You guys see this? Man, this came out of nowhere. How about over the weekend? I believe on Friday, actually, it was announced that Olympic gold medal wrestler Gable Steveson is signing with the Buffalo Bills.
How about that?
To play defensive line.
Yeah, Lieber tweeted he was going to be wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
That's super weird. He didn't cut it, and he was just in WWE a couple months ago.
Got released in May.
Yeah.
After signing in 2021.
Why do you think that
didn't
is,
work
Maxo?
out?
Well, he has no swag, no aura on the microphone. He was just a mediocre kind of. I mean, obviously, it sounds crazy to say. Obviously, he's a great Greco-Roman wrestler, but in terms of like an entertainment professional wrestler, he was just kind of middling. Plus, I mean, he has a lot of outside of the ring stuff going on that is not good at all.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, didn't know that at all?
Yes. Very bad.
Oh.
Okay, there's that, I guess. The Twins won 4-3 over the Astros. Home runs by Miranda and Larnach. They're sixth each. Simeon Woods, Richardson, 4 and a third, 3 hits, 3 runs, 6 strikeouts, 2 home runs. Give it up. Look it up on your phone. The Twins won 2 out of 3 against Houston. They're off today, and then 3 games at our favorite team, the New York Yankees. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, they've played really well, man. They've won a lot of series. Since they started, 7-13 or 6-13, they've played really well. But then, they had that big winning streak. Then they lost 7 or 8 in a row. But they win series. But the Yankees kill them, man. So if they can take 2 or 3 from the Yankees, and I think they're going to get Royce Lewis back tomorrow, that will help a lot.
Twins are 6 games behind Cleveland. They're also a couple of back of the Kansas City Royals, who are still pretty solid.
Did I hear this morning on Fox Sports Radio that the White Sox have lost 14 straight?
Dear God.
Don't know.
They're such a joke.
11 straight.
They are such a joke.
That's so bad.
They have 15 wins and they've lost 11 straight.
They're 15-45.
Like, just demote them. Send them to AAA, man.
They have to be on pace for the worst season of all time, right?
I think. Well, isn't the worst season? I don't know.
It's the Spiders.
Take your time.
Hold on, Daddy. The Detroit Tigers in 2003, they went 43-119.
My God.
That's the worst record. And then that's the worst record in 162 games. The worst record in a 120-game season. The Spiders finished 20-134. That's not right.
The White Sox did have...
It says, though, right here, the 89 Cleveland Spiders own the worst single-season record of all time for 120 games.
20-134, yeah.
Well, that's 154 games.
Yeah,
so.
that's wrong. But yeah, so that, whatever. So the two worst records are 20-134 and 43
that I'd like to share with you now.
And they started 3-22.
Hideous.
My God.
The boxing match between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul has been postponed because of ulcer flare-up.
Just cancel it.
Yeah, just cancel it.
Like, please. It's a lose-lose for Mike Tyson.
The fight will be streamed on Netflix, and the rescheduled date is expected to be announced later this week.
Must have been why he was had the health problem on the plane.
Yes. Exactly.
Yep. Like, please just cancel it.
So
I can't believe they're sanctioning
They've
that.
told him minimal training over the next couple of weeks, which I also will be experiencing. Not because I have an ulcer flaring up, just because that sounds easier.
Yeah.
So you're going to be doing minimal training over the next couple of weeks?
Probably, yes.
How's your MLB The Show season going?
I haven't played it in like 4 days. So
what?
It's going well. It'll go well once I pick it up. I have a God Squad, right, Max? So it's the only way to play video
all
games.
99. Come on.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Put it on
Is
easy
that what
mode.
the kids call it? A God Squad? Or did you just come up with that?
No, that's what the kids call it. God Squad.
Wish you didn't hang out with kids.
Well, I don't, but I hear that's what.
So you're within earshot of kids.
No.
You eavesdrop on children.
There's this guy that plays MLB The Show for like a living that I follow
Is his
on
name
Instagram.
What was the guy they were talking about a little earlier?
Ninja.
Is it
That guy? No.
Okay.
But yeah,
Samurai?
that's what they call it. A God Squad.
Scooch Magoo?
Yeah, Scooch Magoo.
So if you follow somebody on social media that is a professional MLB The Show player, do you look for tips? Are you just watching games back? What are you doing?
No, because I I don't know. A, he's funny. B, I just play like seasons. These guys like collect cards and all that. Like
that mode sucks.
That mode sucks. You just got to play seasons.
Collect cards.
Or make your own player. That mode's pretty fun.
Yeah, but playing it where like, you get like Mickey Mantle and all these like older guys. It's like a role-playing bit, but for baseball, if that makes any sense. Like
all the big sports games are based around this card kind of mechanic now. Madden has it, and I think 2K has it as well. Like they're all based around this card mechanic thing. You can get the old school players in the season mode without it, but that's it's like a whole nother thing. It's weird. It's super weird.
Because in the NBA 2K games, you can just pick whatever draft year you want.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Yeah, so then you can, of course, pick Jordan, and then when you don't get the number one pick, you just trade for it and then override the trade, right, Maxo?
Yeah, or you just take control of multiple teams or just turn trade logic off, and you're just like, bet.
Yeah, you have to do that. Yeah,
I got Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Kobe. LeBron's coming off the bench. Let's go.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, we're going to win 150.
Yeah, exactly. We're dropping 200 a game.
Correct.
Get out of here.
Right.
I'm just trying to have enough money when NCAA football comes out, and then I can just... I can just start my coaching.
Have you seen the trailers?
Yeah.
It looks so sick.
It looks so great. I can't wait.
July 15th?
Yep. Trying to have enough money left to buy that. And then I'm just going to start my coaching career. Do it for a living. I think that's the beginning of it all for me.
Do you know, I've asked you.
Also follow you.
July 19th, but you got the pre-order, right?
I do, yes.
I'm
going to need.
What team are you going to be?
Well, I have to see. I'm going to see who's going to hire me. I mean, I gotta work my way up. I figure I'll start as the water boy.
Not bad.
Yep. Then I'll move right into offensive coordinator after that, and then I'm going to be FBI.
You're going to work for the FBI?
Female body inspector. For the team.
Wait, college university? Teams need
that? Well, the one I work for does.
Oh, that's hot.
Yep. And I'm going to be the knuckler.
Whoa, man.
Every team needs a knuckler. You know what I mean?
No.
Yep, I think you do.
No.
Your dad taught me.
What?
I learned it from you, Dad.
He taught you how to do what?
Be a knuckler.
Oh.
I would like you to teach us what a cryptic pregnancy is when we come back, because let's do what really matters, and you can lead with that, because I have no idea what that is, and I haven't Googled it. We've had 20 minutes to Google it, but I haven't done it.
You're going to be astounded.
Is that right?
I'm still astounded. I'm a little off my game from it.
All right, well, let's learn about it when we come back. Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
American rockers A Day to Remember kick off the least anticipated album tour at the Ledge Amphitheater this Thursday with special guests The Story So Far and 4 Years Strong. Tickets are on sale now. For more info, head over to KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Thank you, Maxo. Feeling any better?
A little bit, yeah. I was on my ass all weekend, man. As soon as the Wolves lost, my body was like, hey, by the way, my brother, you are sick.
Yeah, they made you sick, didn't they?
Yeah, it literally physically made me. I'm getting you sick, clearly.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Like I said off the air all weekend, I was like, where are all the white blood cells at? Because your boy needs some help, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I was sad I couldn't make it to Hogfest, but man, I was just on my ass. I didn't even leave my apartment for 2 or 3 days. All I did was watch movies.
And you saw some good ones.
I did. I saw The Naked Gun for the first time.
Oh, fantastic.
Which
movie.
was just nonstop. I could not stop laughing. And I love those old school comedies because they don't just like, like they call it when you're boxing and you hit someone with a good punch and you just kind of just stand there. They call it like staring at your work, That's kind of what modern comedies do. Like there's this one big joke here, one big joke there. But Naked Gun, it's like it didn't care if one of them landed because another one's coming in 10 seconds. Like it's just boom, 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 boom.
But some of the best jokes, you just nailed it. Some of the best jokes are when Leslie Nielsen would say something hilarious and then there would be just 2 or 3 seconds of silence.
Yep.
Because everybody in the scene is basically basking in how stupid what he just said was.
It was so great. And you'll be happy to hear, Corey, I watched No Country for Old Men for the first time. It was freaking phenomenal.
Favorite movie of all time.
Yeah,
it's epic, man.
It reminded me, like, the first time, when you see movies that are that hyped up, sometimes it's like, is it really going to live up to it? But at like 20, 30 minutes in, it was like the same thing when I was watching The Godfather for the first time. I was like, yeah, I see why this is one of the greatest movies of all time. Like it had it had like the eeriness of a horror movie. It had the pacing of a Western. It had random beats of comedy in it. And then there would be like these super quiet moments and then just boom, like super explosive action. Anton Chigurh is easily just instantly one of the best movie characters of all time.
For sure.
Yeah, just super iconic and super freaking creepy. But like you're still strangely like fascinated and obsessed with him. Like it was just so good.
He doesn't waste a word, right?
No.
His dialogue, there is not a wasted word in 2 hours.
It's
so
phenomenal.
good.
And almost none of them are ever on the screen at the same time.
Right.
Like Tommy Lee Jones' character is so good, but he's like completely in a different world than Josh Brolin and Anton Chigurh's characters, and they barely ever even interact, and they're all just so freaking good. Yeah, Woody Harrelson turns in a random phenomenal performance. It's just they got the most out of everyone, and I see why it got all the accolades that it did. It was freaking phenomenal. I was mad at myself for waiting for so long to watch it, but it was amazing. I honestly want to watch it again already.
I saw it in the theater 3 times as an adult.
I don't blame you.
I just couldn't stop getting that vibe. I wanted to chase that hair on the back of your neck standing up.
Yeah, same. It was just best. Oh man, it was so well made.
All right, so that's a jarring movie in some ways, right? Anton's a jarring character.
Yeah.
Chris says he was jarred by something he had never heard of until this morning. Let's do what really matters. I'll do scores and stats around the world of sports, and Chris will change your life with something else. And it sounds like he changed his own life by learning about cryptic pregnancies.
Yeah.
But first, how about this? According to some NFL sources, the tampering cases with the Falcons and the Eagles, the Falcons tampering with Kirk Cousins, the Eagles tampering with Saquon Barkley, the resolutions are expected this week. And those same NFL sources that are talking to NFL media say that the Falcons' discipline is expected to be more severe than Philly's. The precedents in the past with other teams tampering, you almost always lose some draft picks.
Yeah.
And are almost always fined. The guilty parties are fined. So you can go back a couple of months and go, man, I wanted the Falcons first rounder. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think you get rewarded as the team that got tampered with, but the team that tampers gets punished. That's the standard precedent, so we'll see. But so I wouldn't expect the Vikings to get money or draft picks. I don't think there's precedence for that. But let's hope the Falcons get everything taken from them. Right, at least a first rounder and a giant fine. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, that'd be sweet, yeah.
Maybe even more important, they took Michael Penix. They might not have a first rounder for a year or two.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
An all-you-can-eat buffet turned into an all-out surprise when one Mississippi woman gave birth at the Golden Corral in North Little Rock. The mother said she didn't even know she's pregnant.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
I'm still in shock, the mother said. Tavia Woodfork, the mother of the baby, Tamar Kylon Corral Woodfork.
Please, I kind of hope you're just adding that.
I'm not.
Whoa.
Come on. They put Corral in the name?
You had to.
Oh, they didn't have to? Unless Golden Corral paid them?
Yeah.
You had to.
You got to get that Corral money.
Yeah.
Woodfork
no.
had experienced a rare case of cryptic pregnancy.
Which is?
According to the American Pregnancy Association, it's when a woman can give birth and not even know she was pregnant the whole 9 months.
So that was my next question.
Yeah,
This was a full 9-month pregnancy.
9 months.
How?
All right, how do I ask this delicately?
I don't know the answer to it.
But you know what I'm going to ask,
I know
correct?
what you're going to ask. I have
know
no
what you're
idea.
gonna ask.
Is this a larger lady anyway?
It was
and that's
a
maybe
healthy
what
6-pound baby boy, so I can't.
Wow.
You'd almost have to be a larger individual
Yeah.
where you didn't notice the weight gain, didn't notice the belly, right? Otherwise, how do you have? Like you said, it's not like you have a preemie or something. This is a 9-month kid that's 6+ pounds. How do you not show?
Correct.
On the day Tamar was born, before heading back home to Mississippi, his mom and her mom and their family stopped by the old Golden Buffet, Golden Corral. And she said, I didn't make it to the table. Said she went straight to the bathroom because she was in pain. Said she thought it was cramps, but it was actually contractions. Baby was 6 pounds. It was a full baby, Grandma said. She said that she was in the restroom at the restaurant. What? And Her sister said to the people, she went around and looked in the toilet, and there was a baby.
Oh, my God.
The birth was a complete shock to everybody, especially the Golden Corral staff and the poor son bitch who had to clean the bathrooms that day. And they were clapping when she left on a stretcher. The unimaginable experience for Tavia included some unimaginable pain, 10 out of 10. Back home, this golden boy is a superstar. Everybody wants to see the Golden Corral baby, Mama says. In the Facebook post, Golden Corral said baby Tamar is the record holder for the youngest Golden Corral fan ever.
Well, how lucky was she that she was going to the buffet and not going to get a soccer ball at Dick's?
Right. Isn't there like is it TLC, TCL? What's that channel that has like all those shows?
TLC Live?
Isn't there like I didn't know I was pregnant,
I think
like
so.
an entire show
I
about
think so.
that?
Wow.
Everybody's happy that the mother's okay and the baby's okay. Can you just, I don't even know how, I can't wrap my head around waking up that morning, not knowing you're pregnant, and then thinking you either have the largest dump of all time you have to take.
Right.
You have some kind of a, I don't know, maybe you have cancer in your stomach or something, right? There's some kind of pain. And you're like, wow, this is a medical emergency. Some kind of kidney issue.
Right.
You go to the bathroom and everybody thinks, wow, she has one on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
Yep, she's sweating.
And listen, I'm going to tell you this. That 6-pound baby, not the biggest poop that toilet has seen.
Probably.
You are correct.
That's Golden Corral.
But think about coming back to the table, though, and you're that gal, and you go, I didn't just break the world record for largest dump of all time. I'm now a mother.
Yeah.
What now?
Right.
How do you wrap your head around waking up one morning not knowing you're pregnant, and by the end of the day, you have a kid?
Bono is still the
Holy
record.
bleep.
I'm just glad that they didn't name the baby Plunger, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah. Like Frank, Drano, Corral, Thompson.
My Lord.
Yeah, I'm reading other stories now about folks who went through this. College student, she gave birth just 15 minutes after she learned she was pregnant.
It's a full-on American television series. Like, it's got multiple seasons.
Man, it happens way too often. Then if they're filming that many people doing it,
It started
I feel like I've
15
seen that on
years
Maury
ago.
a couple times.
Yeah. Man, I told you, my life was changed this morning.
Yeah,
That's it's a hell of a thing. Now I'm worried to go to the bathroom. Remember when you had to lay down after you took a two? Did you look in the toilet to make sure you hadn't just had a baby?
Yeah, I looked. Remember when we did, we had Lieber go look at that one toilet that
Oh,
we
yeah, I remember.
everybody look.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That Duraflame log that was left in the toilet.
Oh,
Hey,
I
speaking
remember.
of you, by the way, weren't we supposed to shave your head today?
Yeah, isn't that happening?
Well, I thought Abbott said Abbott made it seem like we couldn't make a mess, so I think we're
come
going to do
on.
it tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
Couldn't make a mess?
This place.
He didn't want us to make a mess.
Yeah, that makes sense. Remember when we made Jordan drink all that milk and he threw up everywhere? The good old days.
Star used a diaper.
Yeah,
he did pee in a diaper and then throw it away, though. None of it got on the floor. Although he did bring his dogs in once, and his dogs pooped everywhere.
They sure did back in the good
And
old
he
days.
just left it?
I don't
And by
remember.
dogs, I mean actual dogs.
Actual dogs, not his friends.
Not his buddies.
I was like, oh.
These are my dogs.
Yeah.
Ben Lieber is here. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Larry, don't poop on the floor.
It's the 30th anniversary of Winstock, and you're not going to want to miss it. See Cole Swindell, Jason Aldean, Russell Dickerson, John Party, Sarah Evans, Tiger Lily Gold, Rocket Club, and more. June 14th and 15th in Winstead. Tickets are on sale now. Just head to KFAN.com, keyword calendar for more info and to get yours today. But one lucky winner is going to win your way in right now. Caller number 12 will win a pair of tickets right now. Call 800-320-5326.
Good luck out there.
Hi, Ben Lieber. Good morning.
Good luck out there, everybody.
What's happening, guys?
Good luck out there,
Happy
everybody.
Monday. Happy Monday. How are things, guys?
Everything's great.
Things are great.
Good.
Everything's going just great.
Hawk, hi. Max, hi.
Hey, yo.
Hey, what it do, Ben?
What's happening, guys? Zacho, hi. I thought Zacho was back, but apparently not.
No, he's still in California.
He's on vacation.
So I did hear when he was on earlier that it is kind of one of those fascinating things that Las Vegas truly is an oasis in the middle of freaking nowhere.
It really is.
And when you drive, like we did every off season from San Diego back to the Midwest to see family, we would drive, either one of the ways through Vegas and that whole I-70 through Colorado. It really is like there's nothing, and then boom, like lights and everything. And like, whoa.
That's the case, obviously, even if you're flying, right? You're like, oh, look at these giant mountains. Isn't this nice? Boom, Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. And it's... Oasis is the perfect word, because if I was in the desert, the Sahara Desert, and I was thirsty as hell and I was on the brink of dying.
Crawling on your belly.
Crawling on the belly, like every cartoon we've ever seen, right? And you're looking for that palm tree with the pond, the little lake, the little oasis.
Pond to be better for you.
That's exactly what Vegas is. All you got to do is scratch that itch and gamble.
Yep.
Can you imagine if you were walking through the mountains, you're like, there is nowhere to gamble. Like 100 years ago, right? You're just walking through the mountains like, where's a guy like me get a little action around here?
Yeah.
And you're like, I got nothing.
Just like the cartoons. You're crawling on your stomach, mouth parched, tongue hanging out.
Yep.
And you're like, where can I gamble?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
If you're traveling with somebody else, they're like, man, we need to find water. You're like, where's Pie-Go Poker? Yep. Oh, good.
Where can we play? Where's Willy Wonka slot machine?
Yeah, no kidding. I can't wait for that movie to come out in 70 years.
Yeah, that slot machine whales.
It truly is. Imagine, though. I mean, there was no reason that a city should have worked there.
Yeah.
There's no water.
Good point.
There's no nothing. Somebody just said, this is where we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it.
See, there's the first mathematical miracle already, right? They already defied the odds. Now, why can't it be one of us?
What do you mean?
By winning a lot of money in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's the way she goes.
Yep. It's the best.
Yeah.
Should we do more of what really matters?
I can't think of anything I'd rather do.
Well, then that's great, because that's what we're going to do.
Good.
The NBA Finals, Game 1 starts Thursday. The Dallas Mavericks
I don't care about that.
at the Boston Celtics. Dallas 175 plus 175 on DraftKings. They are underdogs for the series. Reports say Kristaps Porzingis is expected to be ready for Game 1.
Oh, Porzingis.
We'll see if that actually happens. We're still 3 days away, but they are thinking he is good to go.
He must be hurt all the time, because I've said Porzingis on this show as many times as I've said my own name.
Yeah,
he's always hurt.
When was the last time he played?
I think almost 2 months. He played in April, I think.
Oh,
where's the money? The Celtics are favored?
Celtics are favored. Sauce and I have a bet. His 175 to my 100. So I took Dallas plus 175.
Ooh,
man.
I like Dallas here.
I like Dallas too.
If Dallas can play the way they played against the Wolves, that I think that they can win. But it's going to be hard because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are not. They're probably not going to be as off as Ant and Cat were. So, but
look, just like we blew a couple of games against the Mavs, the Pacers blew multiple games against the Celtics. They should have stolen one or two, and they should have stolen one without Halliburton.
Yeah.
So
and
they
really completely blew game 1.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now, to be fair.
And they lost to the Cavs and the Heat without their best players. Yeah. So the Celtics team is not battle tested at all. They've just been skipping around for the last month.
I also think they had it at about 50% against all these teams.
Probably.
Why would you? They've had, I don't know if you could look this up or if there was something that
want to double it then? My 200 a year, 350?
It's the easiest path anyone's ever had to the finals.
100%. Yeah. It's a joke.
You want to double the bet? My 200 a year, 350?
No.
Maxo, you want to put a 50 on it? You got Celtics, I'll take Dallas.
No, I kind of want Dallas.
Dang it.
Yeah. Although I would think about it, but I kind of want Dallas. I just can't root for Boston.
But what really matters is this.
Sorry, I was watching a comedy bit. Made me laugh a little bit. This guy is just finished masturbating.
Oh, my God.
And he understands the truth of the entire world. And he's trying to explain it to his wife, and she's just pissed because he's been masturbating. He's like, you don't understand. I know all the things. And she's like, do you know we're getting divorced? He's like, well, yeah, divorce is a construct. And like 10 seconds later, he's dumb again. But for like 1 minute. He knew everything. I was like, that's the truth right there. Yeah. Either you feel terrible about yourself or you know everything. One of the two.
So true.
Oh, it's so true.
Either your third eye opens or both eyes closed.
Yeah, well played.
It's pretty good right there. There's a radiation-eating fungus growing in the abandoned vats of Chernobyl. Life finds a way. So there's a fungus that is eating the radiation at Chernobyl. Think of that. Think of that.
They made a movie about this back in the 50s, 60s. I think it's called The Blob.
Oh, yeah.
The Blob.
I believe, that's mean. Never mind.
Yeah.
That was a callback to the last segment. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get canceled, but you guys know what
the
I was
lady
gonna
that
say.
gave birth?
Yeah. Oh.
The Golden Corral, baby?
No, I don't know what you're referring to.
Why can't you say that?
I don't know.
Why can't you make?
I couldn't say it.
Why can't you allude to the fact that she's humongous?
Yeah, I mean, she can't be a
Maybe
buck
she
10.
wasn't.
Yeah,
Maybe she
right.
wasn't.
She's no way
can't
she's
be.
a buck 10.
I don't even
Can't
get
be.
on that. I want some Sonic French fries. That's all I want in the world.
Well, who doesn't? And I'm the pickiest eater of all time. And more proof is that I won't eat like a hot dog or a hamburger. This son of a bitch will eat radiation.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Least picky eater of all time.
That's
The
what I'm saying.
Chernobyl fungus.
That's the
Has
thing,
no
though, right?
problem.
No problem. I'll eat radiation. I got nothing else to do.
Right.
Imagine if we could come up with a fungus that ate plastic. Like,
Right, yeah.
Right. And then we'd be like, get in my testes and eat all the plastics in there.
Or like Kurt Cobain wrote, right? I wish somebody would eat cancer.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
let's get this son of a bitch out of Chernobyl and just have it eat cancer.
Yeah, eat cancer when you turn black.
Right.
That's what he says.
Exactly.
Well, maybe it'll be like that. Maybe it's like penicillin.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll like harvest the fungus that eats the radiation. Then we can take that and inject it in cancer cells, and boom, gone.
But we have to make sure.
Eat beaver. That's just ridiculous.
I don't know,
about
sir.
this.
I don't know
Whoa,
why.
buddy.
I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, me too.
But we
So you're just going to have to deal with plastics in your testes.
we got to make sure though that this son of a bitch
Barnes is a cowboy?
only has a taste for cancer. You can't have him have a taste.
Right.
This is the second reference to white blood cells in the show, but you can't have him want to eat our good stuff,
Yeah.
right? Just have him travel through the body eating the bad stuff. Kind of like us at the state fair, right? Stay away
Yeah.
from the healthy stuff.
That's right around the corner.
Can't wait.
Leave
2
me.
months.
I like some
Cannot wait.
crinkle fries right now.
Oh, man.
Crinkle fries, man. Look at this. Sonic has got new groovy fries, which are crinkle fries. They can't call them that. $1 for any size fry.
Wait, why can't they call them crinkle fries?
Somebody probably got it trademarked, and they want to call it groovy fries. Some marketing guy made $1 million off it, I'm sure. Here's what we're going to call it: groovy fries.
Yeah, they just look exactly
I like
like
Sonic.
crinkle fries.
Yeah, with groovy sauce.
Why do you think people don't eat at Sonic?
Isn't there only
Why?
one?
You don't think people eat at Sonic?
No, man,
Here.
they
It
failed,
failed pretty
miserably.
badly here.
Failed
Oh,
miserably,
Yeah.
Yep, most of them
There's
closed
one in,
pretty quick.
Is it Columbia
In the
Heights?
River of Elk, and there's one over here in Bloomington.
There's one in the veg, I think, too, as Musk calls it.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm thinking that's Bloomington, but it's actually the Vag. Either way, man, I love that stuff. I'm going to have some of that today.
Sonic is really good.
What do you think of that, Ben?
I think you go for it. I think you
know
live
what
your
they
life.
Go for it.
You know what they have at Sonic? You don't get a lot of places these days. Hot dogs.
That's true.
Chili dogs.
I like to eat them with no hands.
Yeah, that's your thing, though.
Yeah, just to test myself.
Yep.
See if I still got it.
Your hands tied
Like I
behind
had
your
it-
back.
Yeah, like I had it back in high school. You know? Why is my arm so sore?
Is it my turn?
Because you masturbate a lot.
Over the weekend, the Wild released Darby Hendrickson from his assistant coaching duties. Something like 14 or 15 years with the Wild. They let Darby go.
Okay, take it easy.
No, take it easy, buddy.
Don't know why. I don't know what the
why.
fans' reaction was. I didn't check Wild Twitter to see if they were like understanding or furious or somewhere in between. Not sure, but I don't know. Everybody says he's a great dude.
Yeah, everybody does. Yeah.
Don't know why. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
What really matters is this.
Here's what the release from the head coach of the Minnesota Wild.
I've had enough of you, you sour old hag.
Wow, he called him a sour hag.
Oh, wow.
Makes it sound like they didn't get along.
Sounds like maybe there were some problems there.
Who was that? The owner of the Wild?
That was the coach.
Oh,
Hag is an underused
yeah.
Not in my house.
term. I like scumbag too.
My God.
You know, with today's medicine, Abraham Lincoln likely would have survived his assassination. His frontal lobes were undamaged, and he died 10 hours after being shot. So he likely would have made it. He'd been dumber than us, but he'd have been here.
Poor Abe. He would have been dumber than us.
And probably would have defunded the arts.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Would have been the first president with a blowhole, but would have made it.
Yeah,
Until
what a
the 90s
terrible
anyway.
shot.
Oh, brilliant hockey.
True.
Brilliant.
Thank you. God, crinkly fries.
See, again, what if 100 years from now, somebody is doing whatever radio is like in 100 years, and they just say, President Lambert would have survived if we just would have had radiation-eating blobs.
Hell yeah!
Because it's just going to be a thing.
I'm going to be president?
0%
Yeah,
chance.
0.
Interesting.
No.
Who's the lady that fooled around with Clinton?
Monica Lewinsky. Are you about to ask Wood Hawk?
Yeah, Wood
That's
Hawk.
the easiest yes of all time.
Whoa, that guy answered. The Lord answered for him.
And Chris doesn't have time for cigars. He's getting right to the action.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the taste and smell of cigars. I don't
But
wanna
you're
ruin
in,
it.
right?
I don't want to ruin it down there. Yeah, no, I'm in. And not I'm out again.
Already. Oh,
You're asking.
Mel's cheering you on.
You're asking the class if Chris would accept random from like 22-year-old interns if he was the president.
No, now.
Oh, yeah. Even more so now.
I actually think she's better looking
she's
now than
very
she was
pretty.
when
Yeah,
she
man.
was an intern.
She's like fine wine. She's getting better over
Yeah.
time.
She did get better.
When was the last time you saw a picture of her? Was she just
last
in the
couple
news or
years.
something?
No, but I mean, she makes actually some pretty funny jokes on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
We FaceTime
She's a
lot.
pretty good follow
Yeah,
on Twitter.
she's in on the bit.
Really?
Yeah, she's in on the
she
bit.
leans into it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
She makes a lot of jokes about it.
She's funny, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean.
Is it my turn?
This is damn exciting stuff.
It really is.
Kicker Brandon McManus has been cut by the Commanders.
Why?
He had I'll tell you why, Jerry Lewis. He had some sexual assault allegations that came out last week. A couple of flight attendants while he was with the Jacksonville Jaguars accused him of some stuff. The Commanders have let him go.
Well, he sucks.
Yeah, good. Get him out of here.
So what really matters, though, is that and this.
All right. Most Little Rascals episodes from the 1930s were heavily edited in the 1970s to remove all the racist jokes. I'm sorry. That's just so dumb. These are little baby kids. And they were just making racist and sexist jokes. Can you imagine? I need to see them.
When you said it was edited in the 70s?
In the 70s.
It must have been really bad. It must have been really, really bad.
Listen, it says they had to take out the jokes about racist women, disabilities.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Were they just spinning a wheel every week in the writer's room?
These poor kids.
Yeah. Just a rip-a-thon.
Oh my God.
The Rascals, they thought they were on Jeff Jam.
Can't you hear Froggy going,
Are you sure you want me to read this?
They thought they were the kings of comedy.
You want me to say what?
That's a pretty good Froggy impression.
But that kid's already in a wheelchair. I like buckwheat. We already call him buckwheat. Do I have to take it further?
Oh, man.
How is it after all these years? I've never heard you do an impression like that ever.
That's brilliant.
You will try to do every Star Wars character and fail miserably. But this one, you nailed.
I was a big fan of Froggy.
You got to think, too, the writers are just smoking cigs, right? Just being like, there ain't no way this kid's going to say this. And then, of course, they all did.
Boy, I'd like to say this, but let's have a kid say
Let's have a kid say it.
Right.
Man, that's next level.
Gosh, I need to see some unedited.
It is weird, though, because we talk about this all the time with movies getting edited, like E.T. Remember, they took the guns out and put walkie-talkies in, right? Part of it is like... yeah, it was racist and sexist and made fun of disabilities, but that's what it was at the time. Part of me says, yeah, it's terrible, but we should see what it was like, right? Obviously, that wouldn't be accepted now, but in what was it, the 20s or 30s? What was it?
30s, yeah, 1930s, yeah. Man.
I don't know. I think it would be interesting to see how off it was.
Oh man! So did your kids have to listen to or read the Huck Finn Huck Finn books?
No,
Mark Twain.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Holy cow, the dialogue in that thing.
Really? Yeah. Or To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did read that in high school.
Yeah.
We had to come up with another word to say when we were reading it out loud.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the teacher designated it to me. I didn't offer. They were like, "Hey, Max, what word should we use instead?"
Yeah.
So I think I said soul friend.
Yeah.
Soul buddies.
Soul buddy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. My turn?
I think so.
God dang,
The
soul
Lynx
buddies.
beat the Wings 87-76. They're now 6-2. That is the best start for the Lynx since 2020.
Let's go.
Lynx off to a 6-2
Yeah, good
start.
for them, man.
They're kicking ass. That Alyssa Peely's been mauling out too.
Is she,
Is
what,
that
20
right?
on Friday?
Yeah.
What really matters is this.
You guys want to hear more from Froggy?
Yes.
Yes,
got more-
please.
He's really got a lot to say.
I can't wait.
He
Let's hear
can't
it.
believe the things they want him to say. Anyway, let me see what else is here. Oh, the typical U.S. home changes hands every 13.2 years.
I would have guessed less.
Yeah,
if you would have done the match game bit,
Yeah.
I would have guessed about 8.
Yeah,
Same.
13.2 years.
13.2, okay.
Yeah,
I'm kind of at that mark myself in my own home.
yeah.
I've been in mine for
Time to go.
8, right.
Time to go.
Yep.
Well, how many? If you don't, and this may be something you don't want to reveal, but how many bedrooms you got?
6.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, eventually you're going to be like, why do we need 6 bedrooms? There's only 2 of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's how it goes, right?
I mean,
You know?
we've got a plan. Like
Yeah.
we definitely have a plan that's when all of that stuff inevitably is going to happen. We're
Moving or future downsizing? Like renovating the house or moving?
Oh no, moving.
Moving. Out of the state of Minnesota?
No, not necessarily.
No,
But
I'm just checking because that means that the Twin Cities has like 8 years left to leave.
No.
Clock's ticking on Lieber.
No, not necessarily. It's just that the house that we're in when we're empty nesters, like no reason to have this house.
Yeah, right.
Don't leave.
Yeah, but Sauce, you can still park there if you
Yeah,
want.
thank
for
you
the
again
fair.
for that. Your family is wonderful, man. Your
I
dad
didn't
and mom
realize
are
that my
great.
dad came out and talked to you.
Well, I didn't. Kelly and I went to the Edina Art Fair on Saturday, and there's nowhere to park. So I texted my friend Lieber, and he said, "Absolutely, park in the garage or in the driveway, not the garage." And we pulled up, and there were 2 cars, and I didn't want to park behind somebody that maybe wanted to leave. So I knocked on the door, and your lovely father came and answered and said, "Absolutely." And then we walked back. They were walking to get something to eat. And
Wait a minute, though. I've been at Ben's house. That's a kind of a long walk to the Edina Art Fair, is it not?
No, it's like 2.5 blocks.
Yeah, but there's
is it really?
nowhere else to park.
No,
We would have been better off walking from our house, and that's 1.5 miles from it. But yeah, your family is very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, your son Whit, very nice. Yeah, they were walking, and your mom introduced herself. Yeah, and your dad kept asking why we couldn't see you on the video every day, and something like that.
Huh?
Yeah, like why the video isn't always on. And I said, yeah, it's on
For
at
the
8.
radio show?
Yeah.
Oh, they probably just don't get it's an 8 o'clock bit.
Yeah. So I explained it to him, and then yeah.
They're probably half paying attention.
Yeah, but they were very nice.
Yeah,
very
thank you.
nice.
Did you have a good time? Did you get?
Yeah, it was great.
Did you get some fair food? What'd you do?
Yeah, we
Did you
got.
buy a painting?
We went to the Edina Creamery. Great ice cream.
Oh yeah, it's great place.
Elite. They have Butterfinger.
Oh, yeah.
And a waffle cone. Elite. And I thought because I walked 2 blocks, I could.
Oh, yeah, you deserved it. Yeah, you
deserved
burned it
some
off,
ice cream. Yeah, it was great. Super fun.
Did you buy art?
No, but we looked at some, and then we moved on. My wife took a card from somebody. She's going to buy something from one of the people there. It's very cool. It's a huge thing.
It's a big thing. They had great weather.
Perfect weather.
Yeah, all the rain kind of happened after hours.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Okay.
Good stuff.
All right, that'll do it. Let's do the news when we get back. Shall we?
We shall.
Damn right.
All right. More of the Power Trip Morning Show with Ben Lieber after this on The Fan.